Second, you have the investment timing, which is critical to invest during the rapid user acquisition phase. Secondly, you have the data network effects, which is basically the machine learning platforms. In terms of the value mechanism, you have each user interaction improving the product for all the users through data. The examples would be Google Search, Google Maps, Netflix recommendations, etc. In terms of the scaling characteristics, you have improving product quality that attracts more users. In terms of the investment timings, it is important to invest before data advantages become obvious. The third is the two-sided marketplace network, which is basically the platforms. In terms of the value mechanism, you have more suppliers attract more buyers and vice versa. The examples here would be Amazon Marketplace, Uber, Airbnb, etc. In terms of the scaling characteristics, it's more of a chicken and egg problem, but powerful once established. When we are talking in terms of investment timing, it is critical to support through challenging early adoption phase. Next, let's talk about the advanced network effect evaluation framework. Now, sophisticated evaluation of network effect potential requires understanding of subtle dynamics that most investors do miss. First and foremost, let's try and understand what is the network effect strength assessment matrix. You have network density analysis, you have switching cost evaluation, you have network effect sustainability assessment. And this leads us to the critical matrix and the performance indicators. Now, expert investors track sophisticated metrics that predict network effect business success. Let's start with the network effect matrix hierarchy. First and foremost are the foundation matrix, which is network size and growth. You have your total addressable market, you have your active network participants, the network growth rate, and the network density. This brings us to the engagement quality matrix, which is basically the network activity and the value. You have interaction frequency, you have session depth, you have content or transaction volume, and finally, you have the cross-site engagement. Thirdly, you have the network effect strength matrix, which is about the value creation and retention. Herein, you have the viral coefficient, your network cohort retention, your engagement correlation with network size, and your cross network effect measurement.